Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic, and that's also my screen name. For all of the US viewers out there, happy Independence Day. For everybody else, happy Tuesday. We are here with episode 6 of our Medieval Dynasty playthrough. We are going to attempt to get some more buildings into our village. We're going to aim to get the fishing hut up and going, and we're going to try to get a forge, a tailor, or sewing hut rather, and potentially a mine. So here we are, all loaded in. Now you might notice that we're a little bit later than normal. That's not just because today is a holiday in the US. I noticed I normally stream between 1400 and 1600 Eastern Standard Time, but I've noticed that a lot of the people that are watching are not available during that time frame. So we're going to try and shift it a little bit later and see if we can't make it more accommodating for everybody. Just to, help out a little bit. So I think I made a bit of a mistake with our wife-to-be. I don't think she's the one we want. I actually think Erica, the one that we recruited at the end of last stream, is the one that we really want. Because we really do not need another somebody with fishing. We already have one with fishing. Did that seriously not place? Oh, nope, it placed. Okay. Yeah, we already have somebody with fishing as a main skill, and it's already at 3. So I would rather just use her and not have a wife that has a redundant skill. Now, I don't know if they've changed it, but I know your wife didn't used to work when she was pregnant or taking care of an infant, which, I mean, understandably, I'm not complaining about that, but that can throw a kink into your production line if she's somewhere important. So, but I also don't think that we need to double up on fishers. So I think we're going to try to cultivate Erica instead, especially since that way we don't have to run to town every time that we want to talk to her, which takes most of a day. We can just do it because she's here in the village. But that's the plan there. I'm not entirely sure what all we need for this, so I'm just grabbing some random stuff. But I think I'm not going to cook all of the food immediately upon our crops growing this time. We're going to perform an experiment and see if the durability resets. Oh, it's planks that they need. 4 planks. The longer you wait, the more the durability goes down. And while it does go down slower in the food storage, we also don't want to burn it all out. So I'm thinking what we do is we wait until it's gone down a little bit and we actually need food. And that is when we actually do the oh, poop. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, so this is a 2-for-1. So 2 will give us what we need, and then we're going to make 3 right now, so that we have 1 for the bucket. But yeah, I want to see if cooking with food that's not at 100% resets it to 100% or not. Or if it does like some kind of an average of the ingredients. Right now we're building down here, so I'm not going to worry about it. We might end up having to make more planks. I don't know what else is needed on this. But I want to get that lady off the well and put her on this. We'll go finish up that fishing hut and get her moved over. The extra food is mostly going to be a waste right now, but remember, even the wasted food isn't a waste right now, because it's going to give us rot, which we can turn into fertilizer. So, and since we don't have animals, we don't have their poop to turn into fertilizer, so that will be beneficial. And I would rather have too much food than not enough food. As I'm sure pretty much anybody can agree, I completely forgot to grab straw while we were there. Oh good, that's both sides. Excellent. Alright, so how much straw are we going to need? Is this 2 sections or 4? I think it's 4. Yeah. So 32. Do we have any more logs on us? So we're going to need a new hammer relatively soon. We don't have any logs left, it doesn't look like. That's fine, though. I don't remember how many sticks. I think it's 5. But I'm not positive. So we'll grab 5, and worst case scenario, we'll just pick up a couple more. And 1 log. I was incorrect. It is 10. I know you're all surprised by that, right? I am right 100% of the time. Never, never wrong. Except most of the time. But we don't talk about that. So this puts us at 11 out of our 15 goal for buildings. Remember, 20 is our new cap. So with the other 2 buildings that we have planned, that's going to put us at 13. And then I want to get... I'm really, really hoping that we can get a mine up and going. There we go. There's our fishing hut. So let's go to management, and we're going to move her, whose name I cannot pronounce. I don't know, is that Polish? Anybody that's aware of what that kind of spelling would be, let us know in the comments, because I'm not entirely sure what that is. I'm thinking Polish, but I could be entirely wrong, just based on some of the other names that I've seen in the villages. Oh, so that goes under hunting. Okay. So a fishing spear, huh? Well, shit. So is that something that we can already make? I didn't see it in here. I have a wooden spear, but I don't have a fishing spear. Well, it wouldn't be under buildings. That would be stupid. Is it something that we can only make in the fishing hut, maybe? Fish meat, fish meat, fish meat. So drying rack for dried meat and dried fish. Oh, and see, those fish are like right there. I don't understand why we're not getting credit for that. So that's showing axe there with durability. And that's showing knife with durability. And this is showing nothing. I have a sneaking suspicion that this is not functioning at the moment. I will look that up later. For now, we'll leave it, because it's entirely possible that I just don't know what's going on. Honestly, it's even likely. But, I feel like that's not functioning as intended. So here we're going to want a production building, and we want a sewing hut. So where... Right, the sewing hut is the odd duck. So the sewing hut's entrance is to the side there. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to go back in so that it recenters itself. And normally we would face east to place this. We're going to face south. And we're going to try and line it up as best we can. Like so. Okay. We'll grab 15 logs. And we'll grab 32. So we'll grab 15 logs. Which will give what's his nuts something more to do. We'll grab, we'll say 25 sticks. Oh, let's grab 30 sticks. And then we'll grab 32 straw. Now those were arbitrary numbers. I did not plan any of that out, and nor do I remember what this takes. So, I mean, if you're playing along or just watching and yelling at me because I'm stupid and don't know what it takes, you are absolutely right. I don't know what it takes. That was just arbitrary numbers that I thought might work. There we go. Now we can make some neat stuff. So we'll make some linen thread. And craft any of the recipes that we've learned. And we can make linen fabric. Or woolen fabric. So our other one is going to be... Nope. Nope. Production. And it's going to be a smithy. So I think for the smithy we're going to put it this way. So we're going to face west. As close to true west as we can. Get this straightened up. There we go. So here we... Oh, this is where we make the bars. Okay. Oh, it's all one unit. And then here's where we make... Oh, we can make wooden tools here, so we can actually have them make tools for us if we assign somebody here. There's the fishing spear. Alright. Alright. We can work with that. That is exciting. That is super exciting. And this must be for the metal. Copper weapons, copper tools, iron, iron. Yep. Okay. Okay, okay. So one thing that we need to do is find Erica. Hi, Erica. We're gonna romance you instead. Let's see. What do you do in your spare time? People love talking about themselves. Any advice for me? People love giving advice. Wow, we're hitting it off. Wow. Wow. Her mood's up by 5. Her affection's already up to 25%. Plus 7. Oh, and that's the end of it. So we got her up a third. She's already almost halfway to where we have the other one, and we've only talked to her once. I think she's just going to be a better bet all the way around. Ah, crap. The quest that we're on, we just failed. Because it's over at the end of the season. Which is, like, tonight, according to the map at the top. Ah, that was a waste. What's the reward? An iron axe, an iron hammer, and dynasty reputation. Do we think it's worth trying to boot it all the way over to the village for? I don't think we'll make it in time. I really don't. No, it's not worth trying to run it. I don't think we're going to make it, and if we're reckless, we're just going to die to something stupid again. This game does not reward reckless behavior. Let's put some of the raw materials away. So I know that there's a cave somewhere up in here. I'm not sure its exact location. The only cave that I'm positive of is the one up here. Like, I know the vague area of the others, but that's a little different than being able to just walk straight to it. But I don't want to put our mine that far away. I'm hoping to use the one that's nearby. So we might have to do a little wandering to find that cave, but we also run the risk of encountering bears up in there, which is going to make this kind of dangerous. Happy summer! Yep, it failed. It's a shame, but it is what it is. Hey, Erica.
Hey, friend.
Oh. So let's see. I'm glad to have met you. How can that go wrong? Oh yeah, yeah. Her hair, that'll make her feel pretty. Oh, let's not compliment her dress. She's a peasant. Let's go with her smile. That's something that's actually hers. That seems like something that you don't want to bring up in conversation with a lady. There we go, we'll compliment her. Oh, that one didn't do as well. Your hair's nice. Thank you. Oh, we've got her up over half. That's great. That's fantastic, actually. Alright, so let's pull out a stone sickle. I thought we had 3. The others must be someplace else. But we're going to go ahead and equip that. We're going to use that on the flax. Yeah. Is the flax not done? There we go. Well, you got to get like right up on top of that shit. Oh no, it doesn't do a whole block. It does the arc of your swing. Which means we really need to get a scythe and not a sickle. Wow, this is painful. I apologize, guys. I feel like if you can craft something by hand or at a bench, that the bench should at least give you a time reduction. I'm kind of disappointed that it doesn't. But I didn't make the game, so I can't bitch too loud. And it is kind of fun. And don't forget, guys, that they're working on an update that's going to make multiplayer a thing for this, which is going to make that friggin' amazing. I cannot wait to try to play this with some of my friends. Some of them aren't going to have any interest, but some of them do. And I think the multiplayer is the perfect time to get friends that are on the fence or actually interested to actually pull the trigger and play. I'm missing a bird body. I shot an extra one. I shot 3. What? No way. I looked away and the body disappeared. Okay, so if you shoot birds, don't look away. Okay, so 2 scythes will get you through a field of 50 flax. Or sickles, rather. Okay, we're in good shape. So let's put this back. And then we're going to have to thresh all this. At least this goes relatively fast. And it's 1 second per, so you're looking at just over a minute for 100. Now remember, grain with the wheat is what you grind to get your flour, but it's also what you replant. So we're going to want to keep 50 of that back. Oh my, look at how much flax we got. Okay, that one's going to take a long minute, so I suggest, like, now's a good time to grab a drink or, you know, do whatever you got to do, go to the bathroom, because this is going to be a while. Get up and stretch, maybe. Lord knows none of us nerds do that enough. Finally. Woo! I can't believe we didn't get any levels out of that. Huh. Alright, so we need to make sure that we stash away 50 wheat grain. Or no, 10 wheat grain. And we need to stash away 50 flaxseed. All the rest of it we can take away to sell. We know that we need 2 full hoes to do both fields out here. So we're going to have to make an extra hoe. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. This is definitely going to be a problem. That's only half the field. On the upside, I think we're out of the knife stage, at least for a little bit. We don't need to make a shit ton of knives to sell anymore, we just make them to use them. I feel like the food fields aren't that big of a deal to harvest. I wouldn't mind doing those myself, but the flax and the wheat are going to be a pain in the ass. So we're going to use this to put 50 of those onion seeds away for next season. Wow. Yeah, we got almost double what we used to plant. Just shy of. So there's 50, there's 50. There's 10 for the backyard field. So now, yeah, it's all about the cabbage now. Okay, so we need to greet Erica. Good morning. I'm not stalking you or anything. Aw, she likes us. Well, we got her up to 69%.
See you soon.
She's romantic, so I guess talking about her and complimenting is doing well. Although, I mean, I challenge you to find me one person that doesn't enjoy being complimented. I feel like that was kind of a no-brainer. We're gonna stop. This village is remarkably close to our house. And they have a farmer. Who apparently shacks up with the animal person.
Hail. Goodbye. Hello. Only the best products here.
So you're mostly just food, huh? You got onions. Well, let's see how much of your money we can take. How much do you have? You have 1545? All of this is 15... Oh, right, because it caps you out. We still have 133 flax seeds left, and we haven't dealt with anything else.
Goodbye.
We cleaned her out monetarily. You there.
Hello.
I don't need anything from you, but I really want you to buy my junk. So she still has quite a bit left. Let's see about our onion seeds. She still has 900 left. We're up to 4,000 coins. That was a lot of money that we made off of relatively little work. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Not that I'm complaining. I am perfectly okay with making lots of money off of almost no work. Alright, where's the farmer? The farm... Do you all three live together? What the hell's going on here?
How are you?
Oh, excuse me. That was a hell of a sneeze. Okay, cabbage seeds. I forgot how much we had at home. Shit. Alright, well, we're gonna buy 110, because we can afford it. That's $13.20 in coin.
Goodbye.
So that dropped us back down to about 2,500. I don't know what the maximum is. I want to say it's 65. I read it somewhere, but I promptly forgot it. But it felt like a lot more buildings than you would actually need. Although you do need a house for every 2 employees, so there's that. And our daub. My house goes first because I'm important. we go. All the dobs used up. So that's that weight gone. Now, what did that guy want for his quest? Because we can totally bring that back with us when we come. I don't know what an excavation shed does. Stone, straw, limestone, and clay. Okay, so that's not the mine, but it is the mine? I don't understand. Okay, it's not the mine. So we couldn't put up the mine now anyway. But what does this need to be near? Oh, this will get us standing torches. We can actually light it up out here a little bit. And get some closed curtains for our windows. Yeah. Alright, we're building one of those. I don't know if its location is super important or not. But we are definitely building one. Right, I got sidetracked. I need to know what to take back to that guy for his quest. Since we're headed back to get the rest of our fertilizer anyway, we may as well turn in. So 31 sticks and 7 logs. That's easy enough. I'm sure we have it on hand. Not. So we don't have any means to get salt at the moment unless I go in and mine it myself. Which I'm not completely averse to do. It just, that's going to be a lot of back and forthing. Right. Let's turn in first because we have several logs on us. Sweet. Okay, so we're overburdened, but it's not super bad. That 496 flax was kind of ridiculous. I feel like we may have made the fields way the shit bigger than they needed to be. Although once we have NPCs doing this for us, that's really not going to be... I mean, it's not going to take us half the damn season just to replant and harvest and all that. And we could realistically get them doing it for us now. But I mean, we do need to get our farming skill up as quickly as possible to get that stable so we can get a mount. Because that'll make questing a whole hell of a lot easier. I think. I don't know. Mounts weren't a thing the last time I played this game, so I'm assuming they're great. I could be wrong. They could be awful. But I remember there was a bunch of hype when they came out, so I'm guessing that they're not awful or people would have complained. 'Cause we are gamers, and we are nothing if not assholes about things like that. I like Erica's personality more than I like the other gal that we were flirting with, too. Blanca, I think her name was. She was super negative, and that's just a downer. I have enough negativity bouncing around in my own head. I don't need somebody to add to it. Oh, you know what? It took us 2 per field the first time because we had to plow it, fertilize it, plow it again, and then seed. We don't have to do the double plow this time because we can just manure it and then plow it and get back to where we need to be. The bag's going to be an issue though because it's going to break after this field. So for the other field we're going to have to make another one. So I don't think we can make a normal bag. I think we can only make the simple bags right now. So we're going to have to work around that. I mean, realistically, if we didn't care about quests or anything like that, we have everything that we need here to keep going. More or less indefinitely now. Because we're making so much extra food that just letting it rot will give us enough fertilizer to keep these fields going. Because we just hit Donkey Shelter, which is 250. So we're at 250.496. $250.696. So we get 0.2 every one of these. Oh my god. And we have to go all the way down to 2,000. That is heinous. Linen thread. Oh, we can make a regular bag. 2 leather, 2 linen fabric. So remember, the linen and fabric was a 1-to-1 off of the linen thread. Are you Erica? You're Erica. No? Yeah, hey Erica. So we only actually need to grab two? 2 linen thread and then 2 leather. Actually, let's grab 4. That way we have a bag for next season. Do you give leather? Nope, you give fur. Which actually makes sense. Can we build another? Yes. And I already forgot 2. So it's 2 and 2. So we want 4 leather. There we go. Now we can head down to the sewing hut and we can go to the loom. I'm assuming, because that's generally where one makes cloth out of thread. Yep. So we're gonna make... Why do I feel like I took more than we actually needed? I can't believe it's 1-to-1. That's very generous. Okay. And we should be able to take this over to the workbench and make... Nope. Bags? So we can make a simple bag out of just leather, or we can make this one out of... So that this one's going to be nicer. I like how I'm sewing a t-shirt to make a bag, but I guess maybe the sleeve? I don't know. I feel like we might make a simple bag just for dealing with the plot behind our house. Just so that we keep our regular bags on the... Yeah, let's do that. That way, because the regular bags last exactly 1 planting of both fields. So I don't want it to be off by a little bit. That's going to drive me insane. So we're going to go ahead and grab 3 more leather. And make a simple bag for that. Okay, and the cabbage seeds are going to make us even more money at the turn of the season. Let's go ahead and crash. Alrighty, so let's see how far we can push Erica this morning. Good morning! My house has Dob. Oh, yeah, see, that one the other gal thought was funny. I don't want to do that to this one. We're going to say she's carrying. To do with you what spring does with the change. Whoa! That's, So we only got 2 off because one of them wasn't very good. That's okay. She's at 77% affection. Which is pretty much where the other gal was. So we caught her up in basically half a season. And we didn't have to run all over God's green earth to get it done. That's the important bit. Okay. So we can... Let's actually build that extraction hut. Herbalist hut? No. Not mine. Excavation shed. Let's build that guy. I want to put him down here on the end. I would like to get an herbalist hut going too. I didn't realize that we could already. Whoops, we want that to be perfectly east. See, I'm getting distracted now. That's not good. This is not something you want to be distracted for. Okay, so we need 8 stones. Looks like it just collects stuff. Do they need tools at all? Oh, it wants me to get a bow. Wants me to hunt a moose, a winsent, and a bear. Because fuck you, I guess. Alright, well we have a bow in the hunting lodge. I think we can just pick that up to get that one ticked off. The bear is the one that I'm super not into. That bow lost some condition. So she might actually be using it. So you're fishing. You're not fishing anymore. You are now part of the excavation shed. Yep. Now. So yeah, her skills are not the greatest for this, but that's alright. It's something productive for her to do for the moment. So we are going to go to the excavation shed and figure out what they need. A pickaxe and a shovel. And then we need to assign what they're actually after. So we want them to get stone, we want them to get clay, and we want them to get straw. Do we just do a 33, 33, 33? I feel like that's not a terrible idea. Because I know eventually we're going to need limestone. I don't know what for. We'll see what the yields are once the tools are in here. For this. And then we'll figure out which way we want to go with it from there. Because honestly, I don't know that we particularly need the straw that bad anymore. I'm most concerned about the clay. So she can get straw without a tool, it looks like. The rest of these are pickaxe, maybe? I don't... Yep, okay. So pickaxe for the stone, shovel for the clay, and pickaxe for the limestone. So pickaxes and shovels. Give you 5 of these. And that should set you right. Yeah. Yeah. Drink in the house. So I think on this note, this is probably where we will, why can I not make... Oh, I didn't buy the scheme? No, that's not the right scheme. Oh shit, these ones take wooden plates, not wooden bowls. The wooden bowls are for the cabbage. Okay, well. Let's put the bowls back. And we will take out 8 more logs. And make some wooden plates. The first time I played this game, the money system was so wonky that trying to buy your recipes was a bloody nightmare. And now it's really not that bad. They've really done a number on this game to make it better. It's definitely a labor of love for these guys. So other, and meat with gravy. So we'll go ahead and make 4. Let's see what the stats on these are. Before we get too gung-ho, we might wind up just selling our onions. If it's not great. I'm hoping, because I think it's 30 for the potage. 30 food, 10 water. So I want to see what it is for these guys. But it's also quite a bit less meat to make these guys, so... Just because it's reduced doesn't mean it's terrible. 30 food, 10 water. These are actually cheaper to make than the potage was. Also, they are at 100%, and we used shitty onions. So that's fantastic. That means that you can let your food... So don't overcook your food. Just cook some. And let it start to get low. Don't let it rot all the way, but let it get low. Because you can always craft it later to get yourself back up to what you need. Do I get those plates back? I do get those plates back. Granted, they lost some durability, but still, the plates are reusable. That is fantastic. Alright, so on that happy note, what we're going to do is I'm going to start up a bunch of meat to craft. And I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream here for now, for tonight. And we will, I'm just gonna let this finish crafting out this meat, and then we're going to, save and quit. It's not gonna be anything real big. I don't know, we don't want to do all of the meat. Not after what we just discovered. So it's 1 meat per bowl, or per plate. How many plates do we have? We have 38 plates, so we're only going to do 38 meat. So 37 now. But yeah, we're going to stop here for tonight, and if you learned anything useful, please don't, or if you were entertained, please drop a like for sure, and if you're feeling friendly, maybe a subscribe, and we will see you next time. You guys have a fantastic rest of your night. For all the US people, happy Independence Day. Enjoy the fireworks. For everybody else, happy Tuesday. And we will see you next time.